update on the joists, which is all in relation to the woodworm challenge that we've got here. So the first joist is in, cemented in that end, blocked in that end. The second joist I'm going to actually sister to an existing joist, which I'm going to do this afternoon. So this is all because of those wonderful little woodworm that seem to be everywhere, and obviously they chomp away at the wood over years. I think it's something like between 2 and 5 years that they stay inside the wood. So I've just got to be careful what I do with these beams now, because above here, above this ceiling, is going to be the family bathroom, and this part here is going to be an ensuite. So there's going to be quite a bit of heavy stuff on the floor, shower, toilet, sink, etc. And then the piping's hopefully going to come down and along that wall and out through the back, which is where I think the drains are. And we've spoken to the estate agent that we bought the house off. They've spoken to APIN, the water and drains provider, and they have assured us that the drains, there is a septic tank behind this wall that's concreted in, and that septic tank is now connected to the main drains, which is this nice big round manhole cover here, and then runs off down there, downhill basically, down to the main drains. So we've got to make sure that the beams are intact and strong enough to take the toilet, sink and 2 showers. So as I say, back to these nasty little critters, woodworm, it would seem in Portugal you get them everywhere, and where I can I'm going to try and sister beams, so I'm going to have to dig out concrete there and put new beams in, but unfortunately the woodworm seems to be a fact of life here. And as I say, I think it's a beetle that lays the eggs or larvae, and then the larvae chomp away through the wood for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and then pupate and turn into beetles. I'll send you I'll put a picture on of a chewed through piece of wood, which I think I put on previous videos, but it just shows the damage, and the damage always seems to be in the wall end where it's going to be the dampest, because they seem to like damp wood. Anyway, that's it for now. So just going to go off to Pombal and buy another heater, because it's bloody cold here, and then come back and cement this beam in and stud it. Well, I'm going to put a couple of pins through to hold it to the existing beam. More on that later. Bye for now. I've now added a couple of pieces of wood just to hold the concrete in place. So the next job will be mix the concrete, half fill that with concrete, put the post in place or the joist in place, level it up across here, and then fill, once it's in place, fill that full of concrete, let it set, and then hopefully beam number 2 is done. A beam update. I've now got beam number 1 in place, cemented. The sistered beam is now ready for sliding into that shuttered slot there. Just going to mix some cement, fill that full of cement, then slide the beam in, hopefully pushing the cement back, then pile cement on top, sister the beam to the existing beam with a couple of long bolts, which I'll drill through once that's set, well, once it's in the concrete before it sets. I'll need to just acro prop that beam up so it's level and bolt it, then leave it to set, then take away the very rough boarding that's just nailed to the wall to hold the cement in place. We'll update you shortly. Second joist in, so that's the sister joist now. Concrete into place with a couple of studs holding it to the old beam. Just acro propped up the moment while the concrete sets. I suppose the lesson learned for me was get a pair of steps that can actually raise you above the area you're working. Because trying to transfer cement from a bucket to something above you, it's not easy. Anyway, lesson learned. So that'll do me for today, I think. Just start tidying up some of this rubbish and let that set, and then possibly move on to the next joist. We have actually had the builders round yesterday, so they're keen to get started on the roof, so might have to just rethink that one. Anyway, update for now. Catch you later.